Welcome to this video showing you how to get your map to measure the sinuosity of the River Chess. First thing you need to do is to click on the login button and then click on sign me up, and when you click on that it will take you to a new window. And the absolute first thing you need to do is put your first name in, last name in, your email address. You can untick that option, type in a password. The reason for doing this is that it will give you access to the map software inside, and you will be able to save your own maps, which you can then come back to and use at a later time, should you wish to do so. So the first thing you want to do when you first arrive to this page here, once you've logged on, is to type in your first site and locate exactly where it was. So the first site that we went to was Water Meadow Park, and the grid reference for that was SP958013, and then you click on Locate, and it'll take you exactly to where you took your first measurements. Then click on Draw a Route under Tools, and click within that orange box to give you the exact reference point from where you started your investigation. Then go back up to this box here and type in the last place that you went to, which would have been the furthest one along the river, which is Scotsbridge Mill. And the grid reference for that is TQ064952, and then click Locate. Now once you've done that, just hover over it again and click the button there, and then you'll have seen a blue line form between these two sites. And this is your straight line distance between the start of your investigation and the endpoint from where you took your last data readings. At the bottom here, you're going to have some information that tells you a little bit more about the distance as well as elevation in the river as it changes from site A to the last site. So you can see here the total distance, if you were walking in a straight line from Water Meadow Car Park straight to Scotsbridge Mill, should take you about 7.6 miles. And it also gives you the highest elevation, which is at 328 feet down to 160 feet. Now, there is other information which you can use, which is available to you, but this is quite useful, showing you the distance and the height as you move further downstream. So once you've done that, you've got the straight line distance, and that information you can then use to calculate your sinuosity. But before you do that, you need to find out what the actual path length is. So I'll show you that on the next video. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate the actual path length from Water Meadow Car Park all the way down to Scotsbridge Mill. So the first thing you want to do is to go back up here again and click on the box and type in your grid reference for Water Meadow Car Park. So type in SP958013 and then click Locate. Once you've done that, this time you need to click on this purple tool which says Add a marker to your map. Simply click on it and drop it in the middle of that box. The second site that we went to would be Sarah Mill. So what you need to do now is type in your grid reference for that. So that would be TQ035978, and then click Locate. And again, simply just click on your second site, up here again, and then go to our third site, TQ064952, click Return, and click on the third site. So now we've got our three markers, so we know that these are 3 points that we're going to have to look through when we are trying to calculate the actual path length of our river. So the first thing you would want to do is go back to your first site, and if you just zoom in all the way down into your first site, and there we go. So the first thing you want to do is click on Draw a New Route, and you simply click on the first site from where you were and click there, and then you'll have a flag post. And once you've done that, all you need to do is just follow the river along, and every time you see a curve, you just want to click the button, the mouse. And just keep doing this all the way down, following the river along, wherever the river goes. Just drag your river, the map even, and keep going, and you can see where the river just is flowing. Keep following, trying to be as accurate as possible, trying to find every curve as you go along the river, all the way down. So the purpose is I'm just going to go a straight line to kind of save time. Sometimes you might get to a junction point, not sure which way to go. You can always just zoom back out of the map, and then you can see which direction you're going in. And you can drag and drop which direction you want to use. It's up to you. I would take probably the longer route, just to give you the absolute longest measurement that's possible. Drag all the way down. I'm going to get zoomed in, get a bit more accurate measurement. So the purpose is I'm just going to cut this, but you would obviously curve your way around as much as possible. And then find your way down into the river, all the way down until you find yourself at the bottom end of your river. So that's your total distance. And if you zoom back out again, you should be able to dive that all in one map with a scale. We'll step further out. And then just take a screenshot of that. And then you've got your actual Sinuosity river, the actual path length. And you can see here the total distance is slightly different. Yours will be different because you'll do it much more closely and more accurately than I did. But here it's 8.49 miles. And you can also get an elevation shot showing you how the river moves downstream and its height as it changes downstream as well, which you may be able to use as part of your data presentation in your investigation, but also could be used as part of your analysis if necessary. Once you've done that, make sure you've taken a screenshot. You can also save your map up here, and by clicking on this button here, save this to your map folder, give it a name, and then you'll be all set.